Federal Treasurer Scott Morrison has moved to reassure Australians struggling to afford a home. The government knows the problem and is serious and is working to fix it. His comments have stirred a counter-attack from Labor, which argues the government must change negative gearing rules.
On the cost of big city housing,
we are taxed out of existence of owning our own house in Australia.
Opinions are thick on the ground.
It's an appalling thing, stamp duty. You don't even get a stamp.
Solutions are rarer.
It has never been easy to buy a home.
But it's harder than ever in Australia's eastern capitals. Home ownership rates are falling across all age groups, more sharply among younger Australians and especially in Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria.
We're seeing back to very strong numbers of investors, particularly in the Sydney and Melbourne markets.
The market is getting away from people.
The Treasurer used his lunchtime address in Sydney to signal the Turnbull government is aware and wants action from state governments.
The government will therefore be discussing with the states the potential to remove residential land use planning regulations that unnecessarily impede housing supply.
They've woken up this morning and all of a sudden discovered that we've got a housing affordability crisis in this country.
The Treasurer's focus on housing brings back an issue prominent in the run to July's election. Why not rein in the tax incentives that encourage investors to buy property and force up prices? Negative gearing.
We will not deal with the housing affordability crisis in this country until we deal with the unfairness in negative gearing.
Treasurer Morrison likens Labor's approach to a sledgehammer on the economy. He argues governments need to tread carefully around the property market.
You don't crash your economy to make housing affordable. What you do is you work with states.
And he'll test the states' willingness to reduce planning regulations when he meets state treasurers in December. Tim Lester, 7 News.